Well, the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center just moments ago dropped sustained winds from 90 miles per hour down to 85. It's still a Category 1, but what's more interesting to note is it's been very difficult to see an eye on the satellite imagery. So we've been looking at radar. And what they are saying right now, they believe we had a landfall near the mouth of the Mississippi River. Hard to see where the eye is right now, even on radar, because we just do not have any moisture on the western end or the southwestern end of this eye. In fact, New Orleans right now looks like they're just getting some scattered light rain. Most of the precipitation is to the north. So if this is true, and we believe the National Hurricane Center, because they know what's going on here, we've got a landfall then. Half the eye has to make its way over land to qualify for that. But again, if you talk about New Orleans, I don't want to say you're in the clear, but here's a live picture of Bourbon Street, light rainfall. Most of the wind is to the east, not to the west. And man, we're hard pressed to even find gale winds on the western end of this. So again, dry air's been trying to move into this. It's slowed in its speed at one time today, 26 miles per hour. Now movement is north at 20. And so when you lose the bright colors here, Anna, what you're talking about is a system you believe is trying to lose its punch, although we're seeing a little convection in those bright colors near the core. That means it's going to be the core that causes the problems. It's going to be the core that we have the stronger winds, and to the east, it's where we're going to have the storm surge, and this is where we'll probably see some power outages. But it's not a broad storm right now. We're losing all the severe elements to the west, which is great news for New Orleans. Their big concern, we've been mentioning all night, is Lake Pontchartrain, because as the core moves up toward the coastline, the winds will be out of the north in Lake Pontchartrain. That's why we can see maybe a 3 to 6 foot storm surge, and that'll be in the northern areas of New Orleans. So that's the concern there. Other problems we're starting to see now, heavy amounts of rain into Mobile Bay and some severe weather. We've had a number of tornado warnings that were in the Mobile Bay area. They have just been allowed to elapse, so that's some good news. But these bands that are coming in from the south will create the surge, will create the threat for more tornadoes. There will be more sirens that have been going off. There will be more warnings that will be issued later on.